Good morning. I'm Justin Quisenberry. Here's a look at the day's top stories. Governor Pat McCrory is in the nation's capital this morning. He's there for an annual governor's meeting with President Obama. The president is expected to discuss the sequestration of the governors today unless Congress acts by Friday. $85 billion in cuts are set to take effect from March to September. This week, the pastor at New Hope Church in Durham will face a judge over a noise citation. Last week, a judge ruled in favor of the church after neighbors filed a temporary restraining order to turn down the volume of the music. The Wake County School Board is looking into a parent's concern. A woman says her kids in elementary school could easily access pornography on computers. The kids could go on sites like YouTube, Google, with hardly any restrictions. The school system does use a filter that blocks out sites like Playboy. Every day, parents depend on bus drivers to get their children to school safely, but an NBC 17 investigation reveals some of those drivers were violent offenders and one a convicted felon. NBC 17's Charlotte Huffman investigates who's driving your kids.
Wayne County Public Schools says they do criminal background checks before allowing bus drivers to transport your children. We found out it's not very thorough.
Assault with a deadly weapon. Assault with a deadly weapon inflicting serious injury. Are those the kind of people that we want driving our children to school?
We don't want hardened criminals, of course, driving our children.
NBC 17.
Tonight on NBC 17 at 11, we'll show you the convictions we found and what the school district is doing with our information. Authorities in Hickory are investigating after a homeowner killed a man who kicked in his front door. Paul Oil says he was already on edge about break-ins in the area. Even his TV set is chained to the wall. The incident happened Saturday morning. Oil says once inside, the intruder put him in a headlock and slammed him to the floor. After a few seconds, he was able to break free, get his gun, and shoot the man to death.
Fighting for my life. I hate I had to do it, but I shot him.
I hate it for the young man's family, but you know, when you do something like that, you get what's coming to you.
To overseas now, where Afghanistan's president ordered all U.S. troops out of one province because of some new allegations. A spokesman for President Hamid Karzai says the forces must leave the Wardak province within 2 weeks. Now, this comes after allegations surfaced that Afghans who are working alongside the troops are torturing and abusing other Afghans. The spokesperson said the government wants the individuals handed over. Cuba's president plans to resign in 2018. That's when Raul Castro's second term as president is set to end. The announcement came shortly after the country's National Assembly re-elected Castro to a second 5-year term. In 2018, Castro will be 86 years old. Gas prices are going up again. The big question, of course, is why. We'll tell you coming up in about 3 minutes.